Hello world, and welcome to George Willis Speak, and I'm your host George Willis, and I'm here with my boy Matt Booth, and we're talking about music, and we're talking about inspirational stuff. We're talking about traditional and non-traditional education, man, and it's amazing. I met this guy a few years ago. We was in a meeting about a semi-pro football team.
Yeah.
And we was in the Piccadilly in Warner Robins, man, right? Wartime. Well, why were you in Middle Georgia?
At that time, I was going to Fort Valley State. I went down there, got a degree in accounting. Went to Fort Valley State, got a degree in accounting. Handled a lot of business down there, met a lot of good people, partnered up with a lot of different individuals.
So you're an educated man. He went to Fort Valley, he got a degree in accounting. That means you can count money.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah, well, if you need some help, they call me G Money. Club Money. I'm still, but I'm George Willis now.
Right.
G Money. We done put G Money to rest. G Money is still, that's my alter ego.
Right.
G Money. But I'm George Willis. God brought me out of that, thank God. But it's good to see a educated black man. And I think that black men, or men in general, are being educated in a lot of different ways.
Right.
And always talking about non-traditional education and traditional education. If you can do both, that's great. But you need to be self-educated. That's the main thing. And yesterday we interviewed Majestic, and we're talking about Majestic again. That's your boy, right? Tell us about that.
With Star One, we actually business partners. Majestic, another guy named Quan, we all came together, put Star One together. We do duplication, graphic designs, studio production. Anything you need to get a project done, we do it.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah, all right. Well, y'all up there with that, Mark Starr does graphic designs, and that's where I was getting a lot of my stuff, you guys know. Right. But, I'd be more than happy to send some stuff your way, because I really like that design on that CD. And that's printed on that CD, right?
Yeah, this is actually color print.
You printed all this on the CD.
Right.
Yeah, and then you printed the flyers. Tell us how you did that.
Well, actually, the machinery pretty much does everything. We own, quite a few machines. For the duplication. As far as with the print, we have thermal printers and color printers. The color printers is the main thing that gives you all the great artwork. This right here, we just have another printer for that. But the main thing is the design. If you get a great design, it's going to look great once you print it out.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, it's good, and that's what I'm talking about, untraditional education. Because you didn't even go to school for that. And
we actually got the program, sat there, you just mess with it. And
played with it until you got
it right. And then, everything else, you can actually go online, search on how to do different, like wording, how you change the word right there, how you get different font. I mean, it's just all about your drive. And if you want to go figure something out, it's just go find it and do it.
I have to admit now, this CD is pretty explicit, because Majestic tells the truth. And I need to say that, okay?
Right.
He tells the truth, so parents, you might want to screen this CD before you let your kids listen to it.
Right.
But he is telling the truth. He's talking about some real issues.
Right.
And he sounds like Dre from Andre 3000 a little bit on some of it.
On some of it, I think it's more of the type of swag he came on the album with. I think different songs, he had more of a southern type of slang to it, so it might have gave him that kind of feel. But then at the same time, he's so unique with his wordplay and just how he rides the track. That's what makes him so amazing. It's not just the music; it's his creativity, life experience, and actually keeping it 100. I think that's the biggest thing: being real with yourself. And once you be real with yourself, you actually can do whatever you want to do and become real creative.
Yeah, and that's what I like. And these guys are helping us with this Crime Stopper thing, and they're helping the Inflation Boys and Smooth. And, I got Miss Moon and Maddie C, and some of the other people down in Macon that I'm doing some stuff with. There's some real talented people. But we're going to bridge the gap and do some stuff here in Clayton County and Atlanta and, Riverdale, and just do a multitude of things. And one of my main motivations is to help young men to come into manhood, and we need to quit losing our boys. So, You know, if you could give some boys some inspirational message, what would you tell them?
I think the biggest thing that I would tell somebody is become your own person. I think the problem with a lot of black people is that they want to follow everybody. They see it on TV, they want to do it, they want to be like
another T.I., another
Little Wayne. I mean, even if you look at fads right now, all of a sudden somebody put a mohawk on TV, everybody wants to wear a mohawk. Skinny jeans, I don't understand it, but they wear skinny jeans. But and I think I guess that's the relevance of what I'm trying to say is, you know, think for yourself. The moment that you think for yourself, you can go a long way. You can become more creative because you're not following somebody. And that's the biggest thing I have to say. Become your own person.
Right, exactly. And that's good advice. Be your own person. I always say, don't be a follower. Be a continuous student.
Right.
You know, listen to a lot of different people and make up your own mind. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm smart enough to do that. I came to you guys, you know, to help partner with you guys on some music stuff. Right. And we're going to have Rico from Bad Boys South and Block Entertainment. My son Skeet from BHI that had the song Pool Palace. Mm-hmm. We're going to all bridge our knowledge together, and it's going to make us bigger. So, you know, always be a student and continue to learn. Go online. I mean, everything's online.
Everything's online.
Just take your time and you can read at your pace.
Right.
You don't have to read fast, you know. Take your time. And then they got some instructional websites too that'll actually talk you through it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so do that kind of thing, and, you know, it'll all be good. And last but not least, guys, the sky's the limit. You have, the only limits on you are the ones you put on yourself. And remember, a man is what he thinks about all day long. So we're going to continue to talk, and we're going to continue to collab, and we're going to do it, man. I see we on the move.
Yes, sir.
And George Willis going to continue to speak.